Within each of us exists the basic human need to try to influence the world around us, or in other words, to be proactive. This is what distinguishes us from animals. An animal simply acts according to the way it is programmed. An external stimulus triggers a particular reaction. Humans, by contrast, program themselves. We are able to reflect in the time between receiving a stimulus and reacting. The ability to externally observe ourselves and our actions allow us to actively decide how we react to the outside influences. Many people, by contrast, are not proactive in life, but rather reactive. They react to external circumstances, and their behavior, our emotions, are dependent on what goes on around them. People who are proactive, on the other hand, determine their own actions. They are propelled by their inner values and they assume responsibility for their own lives. Their personal decisions determine their behavior and they do not allow it to be affected by the external conditions. This manifests itself clearly in their use of language. People who are reactive place their responsibility on their fate and external circumstances. They say things like, "It wasn't my fault," or "It's out of my hands." Proactive people take control of their own fate. The decisions they took yesterday have made them what they are today. They say things like, "I've decided to," or "Let's try and find another solution to this problem." If you want to proactively influence your situation in life and you have a clear goal in mind, you need good habits which will help you translate these aims into actions. A mission or vision can only become a reality if you really live by it from day to day. This requires a significant degree of time management. Most time management techniques work only on increasing efficiency and not improving effectiveness. What is more, they very often put strain on relationships and are actually counterproductive in the long run. Most of the time, it is sufficient simply to remember the little maxim, first things first. First things first means prioritizing. The important things are taken care of, the less important things are put on the side and then delegated or dealt with later. How can we tell which things are important? The things which are important are those which bring us closer to our final goals and those which are consistent with our mission statement, our values and norms. This, therefore, does not include those numerous pressing little tasks we are faced with in our everyday life. Rather, the important things are those projects and tasks which might not be temporarily pressing, but are part of our larger vision and have a considerable effect in the long run. In order to be able to dedicate yourself to these crucial tasks, you have to learn when to say yes and when to say no. Even if you have a burning desire to say yes, we should also be able to say no when the things we've been asked to do contributes nothing to the achievement in our long-term goals.